Butternut squash is a winter squash that is native to North America. It is a member of the Cucurbitaceae family, which includes other squashes, melons, and cucumbers. The butternut squash is characterized by its bulbous bottom, cylindrical shape, and smooth, tan skin. The flesh inside is a vibrant orange-yellow color, with a sweet and nutty flavor. Butternut squash is a highly nutritious vegetable, with a variety of vitamins and minerals. It is an excellent source of vitamin A, vitamin C, potassium, and fiber. The vitamin A content in butternut squash is particularly high, with 1 cup providing more than 450% of the recommended daily intake. One of the benefits of butternut squash is its versatility in cooking. It can be roasted, grilled, steamed, sautéed, or pureed, making it a great addition to a variety of dishes. It is often used as a substitute for pumpkin in recipes, as the two have a similar texture and flavor. When selecting a butternut squash, it is important to look for one that is firm and heavy for its size, with a smooth, unblemished skin. The stem should also be intact and dry. Butternut squash can be stored in a cool, dry place for up to several weeks, depending on the temperature and humidity. In terms of preparation, the skin of the butternut squash is edible, but it is often peeled before cooking to make it easier to eat. To peel a butternut squash, use a sharp vegetable peeler or a knife. To cut it, first slice off the stem and bottom, then cut it in half lengthwise. Scoop out the seeds and pulp with a spoon, then cut the flesh into cubes or slices. Butternut squash can be roasted in the oven with a little oil and seasoning, which brings out its natural sweetness. It can also be pureed into soups or sauces, or used as a filling for pasta dishes or ravioli. In addition, butternut squash makes a great addition to salads, either roasted or raw. One popular way to enjoy butternut squash is in a soup. Butternut squash soup is a creamy, comforting dish that is perfect for cold winter days. To make butternut squash soup, roast the squash until it is tender, then puree it with some broth and cream. Season it with salt, pepper, and spices such as cinnamon or nutmeg for added flavor. Butternut squash can also be used in desserts, such as pies or cakes. Its sweet flavor pairs well with spices like cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg. One example is butternut squash pie, which is a twist on the classic pumpkin pie. To make butternut squash pie, puree roasted butternut squash with eggs, cream, sugar, and spices, then pour the mixture into a pie crust and bake until set. In addition to its culinary uses, butternut squash has a variety of health benefits. Its high vitamin A content makes it good for eye health, while its fiber content can aid in digestion and weight management. Butternut squash also contains antioxidants, which can help to protect against disease and inflammation. Overall, butternut squash is a versatile and nutritious vegetable that can be enjoyed in a variety of dishes. Whether roasted, pureed, or baked into desserts, its sweet and nutty flavor is sure to delight the taste buds. Butternut squash is also a good source of potassium, which is an essential mineral that helps to regulate blood pressure and support heart health. It also contains vitamin C, which can help to boost the immune system and promote healthy skin. In addition, butternut squash is low in calories, making it a great option for those who are watching their weight. 1 cup of cooked butternut squash contains only around 8 calories, but is filling and satisfying. When it comes to cooking with butternut squash, there are endless possibilities. It can be used in savory dishes such as stews, curries, and casseroles, as well as in sweet dishes like pies, cakes, and muffins. It can also be mashed, roasted, or grilled as a side dish. Butternut squash can be a little tricky to cut, but there are some tips that can make the process easier. One way is to microwave the squash for a few minutes before cutting it, which will soften the skin and make it easier to peel and slice. Another way is to use a sharp, sturdy knife and be careful not to cut yourself. One way to add some extra flavor to roasted butternut squash is to toss it with some spices and herbs. Some good options include rosemary, thyme, sage, garlic, and chili flakes. A drizzle of olive oil and a sprinkle of salt and pepper can also help to bring out the natural sweetness of the squash. Butternut squash can also be used in vegetarian and vegan dishes as a meat substitute. Its texture and flavor make it a great addition to dishes like chili, tacos, and stir-fries. It can also be used as a filling for vegetarian lasagna or stuffed peppers. Overall, butternut squash is a nutritious and delicious vegetable that can be enjoyed in many different ways. Whether you are roasting it, pureeing it into soup, or using it in a dessert, this versatile squash is sure to be a hit with your taste buds. So why not try adding some butternut squash to your next meal? Your body and your taste buds will thank you. Another benefit of butternut squash is that it is easy to find and relatively affordable, especially during the fall and winter months when it is in season. It is also a great source of complex carbohydrates, which can provide sustained energy and help to regulate blood sugar levels. In terms of storage, butternut squash can be kept in a cool, dry place for several weeks or even months, making it a great option for stocking up during the winter months. It can also be frozen, either roasted or pureed, for later use. When selecting a butternut squash, it is important to choose one that is ripe but not overripe. Overripe squash will be too soft and may have a bitter taste. A ripe butternut squash will have a firm flesh and a smooth, unblemished skin. The stem should also be intact and dry. Overall, butternut squash is a nutritious and versatile vegetable that can be enjoyed in a variety of ways. Whether you are using it in a soup, roasting it as a side dish, or incorporating it into a dessert, this squash is sure to add a delicious and healthy twist to your meals. So the next time you are at the grocery store, be sure to pick up a butternut squash and get creative in the kitchen. Butternut squash can also be used to make delicious and nutritious baby food. Its mild flavor and smooth texture make it a great option for introducing solids to your little one. To make butternut squash baby food, simply peel and dice the squash, steam or boil it until soft, and then puree it until smooth. You can also add some breast milk or formula to the puree to make it more creamy and nutritious. Another great thing about butternut squash is that it is very versatile and can be used in a variety of cuisines. For example, it is a common ingredient in African, Caribbean, and South American dishes, where it is often used in stews and soups. In Moroccan cuisine, it is often used in tagines and couscous dishes. In Thai cuisine, it can be used in curries and noodle dishes. And in Italian cuisine, it is often used in pasta dishes and risottos. Butternut squash can also be a great addition to your holiday table. It can be roasted and served as a side dish, or used as a filling for savory pies and tarts. It can also be used in sweet dishes like pies, muffins, and cakes. When cooking with butternut squash, it is important to note that the seeds and skin are edible. The seeds can be roasted and seasoned for a delicious and nutritious snack, while the skin can be roasted or fried for a crispy treat. Overall, butternut squash is a nutritious and delicious vegetable that can be enjoyed in a variety of ways. Whether you are roasting it, pureeing it into soup or baby food, or using it in a dessert, this versatile squash is sure to be a hit with your taste buds. It is packed with vitamins, minerals, and fiber, making it a great addition to a healthy and balanced diet. So why not try adding some butternut squash to your next meal and see what creative and delicious dishes you can come up with. Thank you for watching this long video today, and I hope this video will help you.